Всем привет, с вами Ведьмак. Мы продолжаем проходить в Happy Few на сами.
Not going anywhere with all this stuff. Not in these
Задание у нас,
hills.
как вы помните, набрать бабочек. Фига только это. Так, воспоминания.
I can't let them go off on their own.
I'd go in their place if I could.
They're not hard like you. They're delicate. They're flowers. They still climb into bed with me when they have nightmares.
I'd go anyway.
I'm going to pretend you never said that.
They'll be fine. They'll adapt. Kids adapt.
You can't understand what it's like, can you? For someone to take your children away, to send them where you can't protect them. Where you can't even hold them when they cry, when they're scared. You're not a mother. And you probably never will be, will you?
Там взяла свои.
I wonder if caterpillars have any inkling what's going to happen to them. I wonder if they'd choose it, if they could. Christ!
Так, мы половину почти собрали.
Well, you wouldn't survive the winter anyway. I've never seen a lock like this before. I can't pick it. Maybe one of these bastards has a key.
Better you than me.
У них, наверное, ничего. Ладно, ничего.
London Bridge has fallen down. It's fallen.
Выходим отсюда.
This is brilliant. I can replace almost everything I need with botanicals. And the old butterfly.
Ты бабочек, может, ты не пустой. Что заготавливаем? подкузника. Правда.
I better finish that batch of blackberry joy, or the whole world's gonna freak out.
Подготовить бабочку. Пойти. Аминь. Ждать. Море по. $2 стандарт. Вопрос. Так все. Пробовали уже. Пойти-то. Мне хорошо. Так, куда? А. Нормально.
I see we're past the point of talking.
Танцы.
Put that away.
Typical farmer. Овраг. Начали дом.
How did I live through that?
Where are the... Oh, I see.
Облака. Когда Спартак говорил. Я чуть понравилось.
Christ, that's a lot of plague victims. I guess they all want to go home. I guess they've forgotten.
потому что... Враг какая-нибудь. Так.
Hello. Let's have a look at you, shall we? You're in tip-top shape, aren't you? You were so pleased you survived the gardens.
Oh dear. Are you
Просто... Пока мы жим, я чуть футбол ударил. Мы боролись за 3 строчку фонда, да? Хотел
Yes. You might want to see a
рука. Да. Так. В случае. Ну, когда Спартак пал 3, они не пойдет там. Способен Динамо был. Кого они? Ты не знал, что пал, бля? Что сказал? Третий может пройду. Как жаль, пошли за счет, конечно, Спартака лучше. А все равно надо. Ну вот этот Спартак вылетел. Вот, чтобы в Лиге Европы не было так. Очко. Или как в Лиге. Так,
You might wanna
в Лиге
see a
Европы на
doctor,
втором
man.
месте. Жеребёк? Как жеребёк? Надежды. Ну как все время, я не знаю. Ну, имчишь. Понять как. Пойдем прогресс. Там будет прогресс, что ли? Надо команду сейчас. Надо пить. Она вообще. Полтора очка. Я был левый. Ставил пенальти, удалял там, где желтую карточку. Ну там же игрок был, да. Зачем-то болел команду. Сразу понимал, что вообще очень просто, потому что прекрасно знаешь, что Франция опять же Спайси знает, что Франция перемечатый. Ну просто очень просто на месте играет. После 2-0 едет в оборону. У нас нет второго. Вот. Ну что, один второго. Там есть. Честно. То есть, в принципе, он должен быстро. Либо должен просто ходить. Вообще оборону просто нажимать. 31 или 4-0. Спартак вылетел, да, но вылетел, он был куда вылетел. Вылетел в Европу. Павел рам. Минус ли вылетел? Вообще. Это год. Видите, надо просто 5 мячей. Я надул, наша команда не нужно дальше. О, сейчас, Спартак, сейчас. Когда мяч вообще. Надо играть. У нас толпа играет. Вот он там находится, да, там прогресс. Команда трёх. Команда 15 место. Там никого нету. Ну. Вот они. Игры все. Как это? Это наши. Просто играйте хоть 2-1 себя выигрывать. Лучше, как бы. Как-нибудь прогресс играть, даже если пройдут дальше какая-то. Не вставляли стараться. Так. Красный. Глаза. Правильно, уже играет 20. Мне просто... Так. Да, так и не забудь. Этим. ВП будет показывать только матч. Так, значит. Что нам?
Time to go home again, jiggity jig.
Нельзя какие-то показали. Я говорю, Митя, она никого не учит. Стелярмос. Я думал, что там
Мелкий.
Ну чё, мужики? Вообще игру я бы дал 6 баллов. Говоря, а мы много зовут. Ну, надоедает уже. Кстати, после того, как пройду эту игру, будем немножко формат менять. Я говорю, немножко формат своих видео буду менять. Значит, буду менять формат. А значит, соответственно, все видео будут теперь по 40 минут. И не по 40 минут, примерно по 40 минут. И, соответственно, звук у меня сейчас хорошо, вот так же будет слышно. То есть, в принципе, я немножко поработал, улучшил. Ну, сейчас вот по 6 часов, и не пугайтесь. Правильно. Сейчас насчет сентября будет фоном. Ребят, ну я от вас, конечно, жду тоже ответных шагов, что вы начнете подписываться. Но жалоб идет. Я все учел. Поэтому не волнуйтесь. Я не волнуюсь. Я не волнуюсь. Оставить заветное номер. Будет 1000 подписчиков, но подписчиков будет все, что говорите. Видео, качество, не 1000 народ. Но опять же. Опять же, у меня просьба к вам поддержать канал. Я думаю, вы сами знаете. Не забывайте подписываться. Тяжело. Тяжело его иногда поддерживать без рекламы. Как тяжело-то, ну ставьте дальше канал, перед
That's the guilty
а
bugger.
чё это? Это неправильно. Ну как это? Будет, всё будет. В принципе будет, но понимаете, нужно время на всё.
I've forgotten how bright joy is.
Вот, не забываем подписываться. В донатик тоже что-нибудь напустим. Донатик нужен, я уже вчера говорил, для 4, для около 3. Визируйте жилищной радости. Где тут? А, в лаборатории, да, конечно. Не надо создавать, не надо добавить. Здесь должно быть. Да, давай. То еще нужно правильно приготовить. Понятно. Ну ладно. Кстати, живу.
Lovely day for it, Miss Spoil. The lads have grown quite concerned about the lack of blackberry in their diet.
Then they're in luck. I've made quite a bit of it, and it's all for you, lads.
Oh, won't the lads be delighted? I hope you will accompany me to the station forthwith.
The lads have prepared a little merriment to show our gratitude.
Miss Spoil makes the world go round. 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 O-M-H-A-P-P-Y to the F-R-E-E to the S-A-V-E-D, S-A-V-E-D from the bonds of S-I-N. Glory, glory, hallelujah, hip hooray, amen, sing hallelujah, sing hallelujah. For the sixpence on a drum, save another drunken bum, sing hallelujah, sing hallelujah. For the sixpence on the drum and you'll be saved.
That was wonderful. Thank you.
There, lads. That should hold you for a bit, right? And Miss Boyle will be sure to synthesise a blackberry on time next time, so we don't have all this awkwardness. After all, with all you lads are going through, who knows how long this batch will last? Not as long as the last one, I'll wager.
Fuck. How many times did I nearly get myself killed for this patch? Gwen, we have got to get out of this goddamn town.
No. It's a rat. You're a rat. You have to be a rat.
It's just a silly feeling. I'll go home and make sure she's all right. I'm sure she's fine. It's just one rat where it shouldn't be.
15. Иди сюда. Ну, теперь, как Артуру, надо отсюда свалить. Вот. Крафт.
Well, hello, dearie. Fancy a cup? Hello there, love.
Dizzy.
That's exactly how Mummy feels. She's not allowed to show it to anyone. Not even you. Aren't you hungry, darling? We'll get across to the mainland. I just haven't got the faintest fucking clue how. But I bet there are still cows out there. Or goats. Won't be this awful stuff Mum proves. Oh, you've got a cough. And a cute little runny nose. And a rash that keeps getting worse. Oh, and a fever. Dear Lord, please don't let it be measles.
Она заболела.
Oh my god. Babies die of measles. How the hell do I treat it? Where the fuck am I gonna get cod liver oil? Cod liver oil. Yes, Dr. Verloc does have some. But he's pretty pissed off at Mummy right now. But I'll die if I don't get cod liver oil. All right. I'll go and see him. Maybe he's calmed down. Maybe. Christ, I haven't been to Hayworth Lab since I started showing. This is not going to be fun.
Антона Марлока. Карлок. Ладно. Так. Ну куда она? Куда? Раз. Кам. Два.
Hello, it's Sally.
Sally
Boyle.
Wow.
Can I come in?
Right, ma'am. I'll get the door for you. Miss Boyle, what a nice surprise. We haven't seen you in quite some time, have we, Constable Whistler?
Indeed, we have not, Constable Layton, and may I say, Ma'am, you brighten our day. Like
Blackberry Joy.
What would we do without our Blackberry Joy?
And we thank you for it, don't we?
I must say Dr. Verloc is not equally thankful, seeing as you have become his primary competition.
And he nurses a broken heart.
Hell hath no fury, as they say. Are you quite sure you wish us to announce your presence?
Please.
Dr. Verloc, sir?
I said no interruption.
Dr. Verloc, sir, there is a young lady who wishes to see you.
You'll have to be more specific.
You place me in a quandary, sir, as you have expressly forbidden me to speak her name on any account.
Sally.
Hi.
Come crawling back, have you?
Please don't hate me, Anton.
Oh, no? I teach you everything I know. You steal my notes.
They were my notes, Doctor.
You steal my business, and you have the nerve to come back here.
You locked me out in the rain to teach me a lesson.
And then you replace me with Bing.
Anton.
We were so close to cracking the isometric structure of the new molecule. I suppose you cracked it on your own after you left, didn't you?
Doctor.
Your Blackberry.
Doctor!
I don't care if the General's protecting you. You've gone too far this time. Sergeant, arrest her. She's a thief. Don't let her get away.
I am sorry, Miss Boyle.
Perhaps you had better...
Yeah. Of course. Fuckity fuck. Where do I get cod liver oil now? Wait. Arthur. He was always so good at finding things. If he can survive the Garden District... He was so mad, but he could never stay mad at me for long. Not after he told me off.
Dressed up.
Are you a Tory?
A minute, are we? It must be nice to have a club.
I'm sorry.
For the past 14 years, I've sort of thought about what I'd say if I ever ran into you again. But being a complete jealous arse about the General was not really part of the plan.
Sir Robert's a client.
Oh, good. I mean...
I don't go around having sex with all my clients.
No. Of course not.
I could ask him. He likes to feel important.
Even after all those awful things I said.
We used to be Arthur and Sally, the two musketeers. Remember?
Did you really come here just to offer me a letter of transit? Or did you want something?
I thought we could help each other.
All right. What do you want?
I used to know I could trust you about anything.
Of course you can trust me. What is it you want?
It's going to sound stupid, but... a bottle of cod liver oil.
A bottle of cod liver oil? Like your mum used to torment you with?
What if I told you it was sort of a souvenir?
Why on earth would you want to remember your mum?
I don't know. I keep hoping I'll remember something that'll make it all better. Like maybe it was an accident and she didn't mean to poison the soup. You know how joy fucks up your memories. Look, if it's too much to ask...
I suppose it would be too much to expect. Don't worry, Arthur. I will ask my friend the General for a rotten scrap of paper just for old time's sake.
Look, it's not exactly a souvenir. Things have got a little more complicated than usual. I'm sorry I fucked everything up. I wanted to die, you know? I thought about it, but I couldn't. Not after...
After what your
what
mum
my
did?
mum did.
Look, I'll get it for you. The cod liver oil.
I missed you so. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have done that. I'll get you that letter.
I have to go.
I'm sorry.
I really...
It just
I'll just
came out.
go, get you that bottle. Meet you back here sometime. Let you know when I've got it.
I guess I've got to see the General
Мы
now.
уже раздобывали, как вы
Won't that be
помните, в
fun?
первом акте. Кстати, ладно, помните. Нам сейчас, короче, надо, я так понял, пропуск.
I bet though. Don't you look all superior? Dressed up for... I remember when
Lovely to see you, Miss Boyle.
Nice to see you, Miss Boyle.
Там еще бункер.
No plans to voice contact with the enemy?
I hope the General's not in one of his oh bore me moods. It's such a chore dragging him out of them.
Да. Надо было, помните, танк был. Что стоят? Не стоящие.
Hello? Hello? Anybody home? It's Sally Boyle. I'm not a German infiltrator. Please don't ambush me. Where are they?
Miss Boyle, we weren't expecting you. Harry, why the fuck is the gate open? Excuse my French, ma'am. I told you to close it.
No, Sergeant, you didn't. You said you were going to close it, but you had to go to the loo first.
No, I didn't. I said I'm going to the loo. Why don't you close the gate?
Boys? Boys, you can close it now if you like.
Right, Harry, close the gate, if you please, whilst I accompany Miss Boyle to the General's office.
Miss Boyle! Oh, won't he be happy to see you?
He's trying to fix the boat again.
The one in the warehouse?
You mean the one in the boathouse, as his mom?
They've moved the boat to the water.
And he's got Hardy patching it up. Hardy don't hardly know which end of a boat goes in the water.
If you don't think Hardy's up to it, find me someone who does know boats. Sally!
Suppose you drift away, sir. How are we going to fetch you?
What an unexpected pleasure.
Army officers ought not to be pottering about in boats, sir.
I realise you must be out of Rainbow. You haven't been round in weeks.
Wasn't I around just a few days ago?
Damn it. Oh, and a friend of mine left the parade without his letter of transit. Now he can't go back to work. Isn't that silly?
Any friend of yours, my dear.
It's been too long, anyway.
Oddest thing, last time I was there, I could swear I heard something that sounded like a cat. But I haven't seen a cat since the war. Have you? Fortunately, I wrote myself a note. Sally's got a baby. What do you suppose that means?
Who knows? Once you hallucinated that you were back in India and you kept saying, "But I don't want to shoot some poor bastard's elephant."
You're as clever a liar as I am. You can lie with the truth.
You're cruel to toy with me, General.
It's Dr. Verloc's baby, isn't it? No wonder you never told him. God knows what he'd do to a baby. You might have told me.
She's not your bloody baby. So what do you care?
Do you remember the children born after the war? We got some of them out, but they made everyone so unhappy.
Can you get us out?
I might be able to get her out if I'm very clever, but no. I can't spare you. What do you think would happen if our beloved Bobbies ran out of Blackberry Joy? I've a safe house. Remember that abandoned building where you threw me that masquerade ball last year? I've cleaned it up a bit. Bring her there.
I'm not sending her away.
Why not? It's traditional, a single girl in trouble, not equipped to take care of her baby. I'd have thought you'd be grateful.
You'll end up in one of Dr. Verloc's glass cells, and even I won't be able to save you.
You don't know what it's like to be alone, do you? A girl like you never is.
I think you know the way out.
All right. I've got the bloody letter of transit. Arthur said he'd let me know when he had the cod liver oil. I hope he sent me something on the blower. Wait. If the General's got the boat in the boathouse, if I can get it working, maybe I can get us out of here.
Hurricane. Лодочный.
It is here. The General's Bristol pilot. My God, if I could steal a boat... But does it work?
Miss Boyle! How lovely to see you.
You got the boat in the water. Well, over the water anyway.
It don't leak quite as much anymore. Thing is, the motor don't turn. I mean, forget starting it. The old man's got the only key. I can't even turn it with a wrench. Rusted solid. I'd have to take it apart, but I think I'd never get it back together again.
You know a lot about boats, and you're the only one fixing it up?
Ma'am, I'm a joiner. If you need a door hung, I'm your man. Apparently, that makes me the General's expert on boats.
My dad and I patched up a Bristol pilot when I was a girl.
Is that what sort of boat it is?
Did about 20 leagues, but it wasn't really white water. So we sold it for a twin diesel schooner. Of course, the Navy requisitioned that for lake patrols. We tried to patch up a Q-boat during the occupation, but we couldn't find a ramjet. I'm not an expert.
Would you happen to know how to fix the motor?
Well, if it's rusted solid, maybe Dr. Faraday would make a new one for me.
You know Dr. Faraday? If the likes of me asked her, she'd probably zap me with one of her satanic devices.
All right, but don't tell the General.
No, ma'am. It'll be our little secret. Won't the General be surprised?
Well, Gwen, we may just make it out of here alive after all. I just need to get Dr. Faraday to make a new boat motor for me. Then I lied my ass off to Hardy. I've never been near a boat, so I'll need to find someone who can tell me how to drive one. I guess I'll need to steal the General's key. All right. First things, who can tell me about boats? Wait. The air raid shelter. Arthur and I snuck in there once. And then we walked the rail tunnels all the way back to Maidenhome. I should go down there and make sure the hatch door is still open. Never hurts to have an escape hatch. Oh. Wouldn't Arthur be pleased if he'd come up with that? Whoa. A bit too bright and shiny, Sally. Who drinks that much whiskey? Brilliant. Now I... Oh, that crazy old pirate. He must know about boats. They can't be hard to find. He's always at the pub.
Говорит Арменич. Армен. Так мы же. Сказать. Тут это. Нет. А, вот.
There's no place like home. There's no place like home. Damn it.
Быстрее. Совет всем там перемещаться.
Out of the smelly darkness into... Well, not that much better.
Вот она.
State on that essential fact of our existence.
Hello, Miss Boyle. Usual.
Oh, I'm afraid I'm looking for someone.
He's not here. He's just stepped out. Don't know when he'll be back.
Where's the pirate?
Does he owe you money too?
No, I want to talk with him about boats.
He ran out looking for Eddie. The meat boy said he was on Wednesday's Hill.
Eddie McMillan? What's he doing there?
What you get when you cross an elephant with a rhino?
What?
Elephino. Watch yourself out there. The old name for that hill wasn't Wednesday.
That's goddamn creepy.
Что будет, если соединить? Спарта, мог. Ужас. Дофиг. Я вообще всегда... Так, теперь нам надо какого-то пирата найти. Вау. Анекдот ходит. Be Happy View есть игру за 2500, за 2000. Офигеть. Значит, анонсирую, значит, 7 декабря. Если вы купите за 2500, Happy View выйдет. Сказать, что выйдет? Да, не угадаю. Никогда. Сезон пас. Вышел. Что включает в себя сезон Т? Сезон пас. Сезон абонент содержит 3 части будущего содержания. Каждое дополнение будет новым приключением вслед за похождением одного из самых известных жителей болезненного хаоса. Купить сезон абонент за 590 рублей, ну 600 рублей. И получите 3 дополнения по сниженной. При покупке сезона абонентки в Happy View все будущее содержимое, включенные в этот абонент, будут становиться доступны в игре сразу по мере выпуска. Необходимая игра в Happy View продается мне. Я не знаю, что они там еще выпустят, но игра выйдет 7 декабря 2018. На каждом Артур, Салли и Доктора выйдут дополнительные миссии. И, соответственно, гигабайт будет занимать все дополнения. А стоит она 600 рублей. Стоит ли это все? Уж что не знаю, того не знаю. То есть, ну, не знаю, 20 миссий делать. Мне почему-то кажется, что не стоит. Ну, игра получилась такой посредственной, еще какой-то там будут дополнительные миссии. Понимаете, в это играть просто тяжело. В том смысле, что игра сама тяжелая, как у Лейтон Уэллс. Это утопия. Хрень, честно говоря. Смотрите, еще что хотел сказать. Завтра входит одна игрушка. Мы ее будем проходить, правда, не завтра, когда пройдем Happy View. Дополнение, разумеется, я, наверное, не буду. Посмотрим. Завтра у нас выйдет завтра. State the Mind, вспоминал. State the Mind. Кстати, он уже, по-моему, вышел. Нет. 15 августа. State the Mind. Да, он будет, кстати, поля. Квести классно, да и Делика. Так. Анонсировал я. Ну что ж. Продолжаем. Капитана сам. Так. Да. Я думаю, сейчас он пас. Фанат. Видите, вам игра понравилась? Миссия. Это для вас фан-фан. Вместе с игрой будет стоить. Да, Карл, 2600. Да. Многовато, да? Нет уж. 2600 давать за эту мут. Но знаете, эти «Властелин колец» сколько здесь. Не знаю. Я не знаю. У меня запас был 1000 штук. Потратил. Но я бы так не стал идти. Я считаю, это просто деньги. 2,5 довольно.
I bet those clothes keep you so nice.
На PlayStation она... Потому что делали его персонажа. Понял. В Иском регионе не показывали. Разоралась.
I remember when I had...
No.
They've taken him. Poor Eddie.
Who's taken Eddie?
The cultists up on the hill.
The Yam people?
It's not yams they worship. It's too horrible. You have to stop them. They're gonna kill him. I wish I could do it. I'm too scared. Oh, God. My legs have got all watery. I'm a coward, Miss Boyle. A coward.
I'll do my best. Don't go anywhere.
Save him, Miss Boyle. Please.
Куда сюда? Надо будет замочить сейчас.
No, please, no, don't kill me.
My God. They're gonna cut his heart out. I don't think I want to fight all these vegetable worshippers. I wonder if there's a way I could drug them. Oh, look. They're drinking out of a chalice.
Hear the words of the old one.
Please!
Whose names are secret and hidden. Heathen! Kill her!
Oh, you're never gonna get married if you treat men like that.
Thank you! Thank you, thank you! They promised me sweets if I came along with them. But there weren't any, and they tied me up.
You mustn't trust strangers, Eddie.
I know. But I can trust you, can't I? You're good. And Arthur, he's good too. Percy always said so.
Yeah. Arthur's bloody brilliant. Look, you wait here. I'll send someone to get you home.
You saved him. I wish I had. I love that lad. He's one of the best people I know.
Yeah. He'll need you to carry him home. Listen, Captain, I need to fix up a Bristol pilot. The, General's.
Oh, that's a beauty. I love that boat. Clean lines, beautiful woodwork. I was just reading about it.
Could I borrow your book?
Oh, sure. Here we go. Least I can do. After I didn't save Eddie, keep it. You'll need it more than I do. Tell you the truth, I haven't been in a boat in 15 years. Say, you wouldn't happen to have a sovereign for a thirsty pirate, would you?
I feel smarter about boats already. When is Arthur getting that cod liver oil? Maybe he's got it. Maybe he's already sent a note on the blower. I'm so close to our playground. Maybe I should just see if he's there and see how things are going. Bloody hell, I've lost my tolerance.
All these hands.
Nice clothes.
Сейчас не больше.
Oh, look who's
dressed
Кто
up
не
for a garden
позволил
party.
взять?
Don't think I won't sniff you up.
Hey, you're still in town.
I got it. Your precious cod liver oil.
Lifesaver.
Have you got my letter of transit then?
Arthur, we're practically the only two people in this entire city not stoned out of our minds on joy. You look rough.
What do you care?
How are you gonna get out?
Why won't you just give me the fucking letter of transit? Oh, it's always what you want. Always what you need. Every little Sally whim. Bloody cod liver oil.
Am I really that awful?
What, just because you seduced my dad in my mum's bed while you were staying in our house?
How was I supposed to tell him no? I'd never anywhere else to go.
Sorry.
Here. Let's go together. The two musketeers. I'm scared, Arthur. Aren't you?
It's going crazy out there. We have to go now.
Wait. I have to go back to my place first.
Why?
And we sort of have to wait till dawn.
Oh, God, no.
It's something I have to tell you.
No, that's crazy. I can't. Oh, you shouldn't have asked for that ridiculous cod liver oil.
I've got a baby.
It's just self-preservation, Sally. No hard feelings.
Arthur? Arthur? Did he even hear me? Of course he heard you. He just didn't care. At least he brought the cod liver oil. At least that.
Are you a tourist?
I've got to get it to Gwen as fast as I can.
Dressed up. I remember when
Oh, look. Nice.
Don't you look all superior?
Hello. Let's have a look at you, shall we? You're in tip-top shape, aren't you? We're so pleased you survived the garden district.
You might want to see a doctor.
Ow! Bloody hell!
Are you feeling alright, man? Are you feeling That's the one what done it.
I don't see.
No need to get excited yourself.
I see you. You're coming with me.
Смотрите. Прикиньте, говорю, еще за третью чела проходить. Вообще. Блин, я как представлю, что сезон пас потом. Пас. Не, никакого сезон паса, если только вторая. Подождите, в декабре пас. Да, за это пас. Не, ну я за это я говорил уже. По эту версию платил. Так, чтобы еще платить. 20 делать на пример. А потом еще ждать. О, ну это не такая дальше, конечно. Я называю это просто убивать время. Как в новом Sky, знаете, вот просто раньше вставляет просто паузу. Там делать нечего. Запас выходит в декабре. Я подумал. Версии покупал, я же не знал, что это. Ну это полная версия всем, у кого альфа-версия. Ладно. Как бы природа за нее сейчас. Домой не было. А. У него же переполнен. У него же переполнен этот, как его? Джоу. Не можем верить. Вообще, конечно, что-то надо сделать. Разработчик слишком много палитры добавили. Ну, то есть много этих розовых цветов. По глазам просто нереально бьет. У них палитры, знаете, вот на Мандоре были. Там еще было, простите.
That feels odd. Don't cry, my baby. Mummy's got something wonderful for you.
А вот зачем,
Well,
блин.
actually, it's perfectly horrid. I know. But it will help you fight those nasty measles. And that is everything.
Ну, ребенку,
We're gonna
что-
see the world, darling.
Нужно его.
We're gonna leave this awful place and go wherever we want. Just as soon as you're feeling better. Alright. I know a thing or two about the General's boat. Now I just need a boat motor. I hope Dr. Faraday can make me one I can carry.
Отправьтесь в лабораторию доктора Фарадея. Вот вы знаете, вот меня удивляется некоторые, пока мы бежали, меня удивляет некоторые подписчики. И, соответственно, говорят, вот ты, значит, строй себе, да, строй, соответственно, вкладывай, соответственно, делаешь все это, да. По 40 минут мне еще не успеет, да? Что и что ты в этом? Ответ это получаешь, что у тебя ответ получаешь, что у тебя подпишешь.
I'm afraid we've come to the end of our time. Tune in again tomorrow for more advice and news from our listeners and watchers.
То
This is Jack Worthing saying,
я, предположим, на канале тоже Facebook и фишка 13. Что ты сделаешь, то хороший. Исправляешь ошибки. Вот. И что получается? Ты начинаешь записывать нормальные цветы, с нормальным звуком, продолжительным. Это получается, люди все равно уходят. Их спрашиваешь, а в чем проблема, что я не так сделал. Не толком не могут. Это может что-то так, может надо сделать. Есть вообще ролик, да, так что чей сразу что.
Oh dear.
Ладно, сейчас доктор Фарадей
Oh, shut it up.
То есть
I hope she's not gone on holiday.
развелись.
Annie's pretty neat, isn't she?
Oh,
this again. It was months ago. I was only dancing.
Well,
She turned you
someone's
on.
inside, obviously.
I was only dancing.
You wanted her.
Come on!
Don't get
I
me
know you're
wrong.
in
I was
there.
only
James.
dancing.
Roger,
I
it's
was
Sally
watching
Boyle.
from the Oh, Sally! What are you doing here? Roger! Roger, it's Sally Boyle!
Where's Dr. Faraday? Is she alright?
I'm afraid she died. There was an explosion.
For fuck's sake, James. It's Sally Boyle.
She's not here. She died.
James!
She said she died in the explosion. Oh, fuck!
She's right upstairs.
Roger!
В первом акте, там из арки. Ну,
Dr. Faraday? It's Sally Boyle. Dr. Faraday? James said you're alive.
I suppose 3 can keep a secret if 2 of them are dead.
You're hiding in your own house.
I don't like people. They want things. Disturbs my thought processes.
That's a shame. I like people.
I used to have the most beautiful collection of records. Help me tune everyone out. but all my records blew up with my house. What brings you here?
Who do you listen to?
I'm sort of embarrassed to admit it, but the make-believes. The early stuff, before Nick sold out. The unicorn song?
That's my favourite.
I had a rather brilliant formula in my head the last time I had it on. See, I've been trying to make a sort of portal. No matter. I lost the idea when I lost the record.
I know where a copy is. I think I could get it for you.
Really? I know if I heard that song, I'd remember my idea. That's how my brain works.
Could you make me a motor for a Bristol Pilot?
Boat motor? I thought sneeze is more complicated than a boat motor. Thought you were here for something difficult. Ah, sure. You bring me the unicorn song and I'll make you a boat motor.
The unicorn song. That awful song. I bet the only person in Wellington Wells who hasn't burned their record is Nick himself. I can't believe how many times he made me listen to it. Or at least we were on drugs. He'd never part with it. On the other hand, he's passed out half the time I come by. I'll just sneak in while he's sleeping. Where did I leave the key card he gave me? It's in that suitcase I brought to the Bobbies. Why the hell did I leave it there?
Электроотмычка.
Kiss my ass! I wish I weren't such rubbish at tinkering. At school, the boys all learned how to use these bloody tools. Why wouldn't they let us?
He looks familiar, doesn't he?
Oh, this is a lot more satisfying than undermining the other girl's confidence.
Righto.
Who's there? Show yourself. Don't fucking touch me!
Давай, проваливай.
Oh, baby, I wouldn't do this for anybody else. And that's for telling lies about me after school.
Туда надо. Нельзя показывать. Надо в этот дом, а вот как? Может, вот так.
You don't belong here.
Ah.
Who's the guilty bugger?
That's
right.
Now I remember. They wanted to carry me around in that car like I was some sort of conquering hero. I just wanted to get down on the ground. Clean forgot there was anything in that goddamn suitcase.
Don't make me come find you.
Oh, look, you've been beaten by a girl.
And here's Nick's keycard. Why do they make dresses with pockets, for Christ's sakes?
Как можно пройти? Хотя здесь говорили, ну просто говорили, что сюда не обязательно. Я сюда не шел. А сюда надо было обязательно ходить, чтобы взять карту, потом по этой карте зайти в дом. Даже без этого мы... Так. Песни. Потом даем песню единорога. И прям за нами еще.
Well, funky as ever. I'm not surprised the maid quit.
Так, должны будем сбежать. Так. Песни единорога. Мы нашли. Вперед. Да, ну? Поют.
It's probably down in his secret lair. How do we get down there? He had some sort of secret button, didn't he?
Где возьму тайный код? Мне нужен тайный доступ в тайное логово Ника. Как его получить?
A bit paranoid, aren't we? What's he been taking?
А это что за порнография?
I can't believe someone actually likes this record. Besides me, of course.
Не знаю, что там это так. Да вроде скоро, я не знаю. Но чувствую, за нами что-то погонь. Потому что я помню в первом акте. Ну, может быть, помню наоборот. Процентов на 90. Это будет третий акт. Еще чуть. Ради. Нет. Знаю, что. Старый самоубийца. Вены того. Короче. Не смог себе. Не, ну а что он хочет? Не хочет жить так. Нормально жить. И люди так приезжают другие. Не в этом. Я имею в виду паршивым Беллингтоном. Видишь?
Story of Goldilocks.
Карибский. Так, Дэвид пить, пора Дэвид. Да, кстати, был он опытный. Ничем хорошим.
Do you have my record?
I have indeed.
This is fantastic. I'm finally going to be able to make my portal. Never mind about that.
And my motor? Have you made that?
And you have earned your boat motor. I won't ask you whose boat or where you're sailing it. I have an entirely different plan.
Does it involve portals?
Clever lass.
Remarkably compact for a boat motor. All right. I've got a boat motor and a boat manual. Now all I need is the General's bloody key. He doesn't have it in his office in the camp, or I'd have found it already. If I know him at all, it's in his safe house.
Проникнуть. Я дальше какое задание проникнуть. Аж быстрее помещение.
Lasciati ogni speranza. Just like childbirth. You barely remember the misery.
Wiesz? Miłość. Блин, я совсем тут. Я вообще. Не туда. Кажется, цель была так близко.
Now, if I'm going to Sugar Hill, which train do I take? These tracks would be so much nicer with trains.
Сейчас по-быстрому сюда. Джорджи.
The road goes ever on and on.
Джорджи. Все.
Oh, my nose needs a bath.
That's the guilty bugger right there.
Ну, всегда надо краску нет, просто все. Вот, надо украсть.
He'll have the boat key in his office. I'm sure of it. Christ almighty. He's set for the apocalypse, isn't he?
Сюда, там, ключ карты. Значит, где-то тут поверху прыгает. Да. Тут вообще нужно электричество. Ими было.
There are some advantages to being smaller than everyone else. Fuck in a bucket. No. No. No.
When I told you to come to my safe house, I meant knock on the door, not come down the chimney. Did you forget something?
Gwen's safe.
Oh, yes, I'm sure you're taking smashing good care of her. What if one of Dr. Verloc's boys comes knocking while you're out?
We'll move house.
And when they catch you out on the street, what happens to her then? Come, look. It looks empty from the outside. No sense painting a target on the place. Food for a year, vitamins, first aid.
How lovely for you.
You'll stay here after I get Gwen across the bridge. It's the only place I can keep you safe. I wanted it to feel like home.
I think I'll keep looking.
You can't go. The doctors are scouring the streets.
This is a cage.
Not once you tell me where she is.
I'm not going to do that.
I think you will. Baby's going to get hungry if you're not there to feed her.
You bastard! You horrible, vicious coward!
Sally,
Traitor!
do you love her, or do you just love having someone who needs you?
Let her stay with us. Here. Please.
This is no place for a child.
She's just a small thing. I'll make you happy. I promise. You'll come first. I can make you so happy. Just like when we first met.
How dare you!
I think I've just pissed him off. I've got to get out of here.
Sally? Oh, Sally, you won't be leaving this facility without me. I have the only key card.
I've got to take him down somehow.
Электричество.
This is a really nice lab. Maybe I can use his own magic against him somehow. I can make morpholine. If I throw it in that fountain, it'll steam off morphine gas. And down he goes.
You're trying to come up with some clever chemistry, aren't you? I like you, Sally. Why do you have to be so damn difficult? Who else is going to give you what I can?
Now I'll just have to turn on the fountain.
Там включить электричество и вроде... Здравствуй.
What do you think you're doing with my fountain?
А, ну теперь на такую камеру.
You bloody witch!
He's got all my stuff in his office. I'd better get it back.
Ты можешь зависеть. Нет, видеть. Это не глюк. И что? Игра просто говорит мне. Взял. Ищи.
You'll come to your senses.
Да, вышли.
I've done terrible things, Sally. I had to do them, but the mob despised me for it. I think I deserve a little consolation in my old age.
I'm not your consolation prize.
Он за нами.
How long was I in there? I've got to get back to Gwen.
Lovely day for it.
Lovely day for it. The neighbors think you've got a downer in your house.
Not me. If I were any happier, I couldn't walk in these heels. That's a joke.
They heard someone crying.
Love to chat, but I'm expecting Sir Robert any moment.
Then you shouldn't have provoked Dr. V like that, after he tried so hard to put you out of his mind.
Look, you tell Anton that the General is going to be really fucking pissed off.
I don't think he much cares anymore what mood Sir Robert is in. Personally, I'd like to see your customer list. Odd. Something I've not smelled since... That's a baby!
Yes. Isn't she adorable? Fuckity fucking a buckety bucket. Okay, think, Sally. If he doesn't come back, they'll send more doctors. We can't stay here anymore, can we? I've got to move you someplace safe.
Узник? А, да, значит, будем сейчас это... Жесть, а. Вы, конечно, помните, как делать, мы же это каждый день делаем. Так, подходим. У нас нет воды из подхода. Что ты будешь? Никого подкусить? Так. Детское молоко. Надя, чё? А, мы же не купили детский тройник. Ребенка. Так. Ладно.
afternoon.
I've got another little tinkering job for you, Lionel.
I do so enjoy these little commissions. No one else challenges my imagination quite like you do. That's a rather odd bag. What would you need that for?
Oh, that's for certain compounds that have to be kept at a very specific temperature and pressure.
Aren't you clever? Well, it might take a little while, but I think I can figure it out. Come on back in a little while.
How can I help you?
I hope. There you go. Hope your bird likes it.
Flowers. Lionel,
Что,
flowers.
что-то ждать? Для нас напоение. Не знаю, но, наверное, обязательно.
These heels are ridiculous, really.
Знаю. Он сейчас второй язык.
Oh, look at Sally Boyle. You saved
Не
Eddie.
хочу я.
Say, come up here, if you would.
Ты должен вообще просто морским волком говорить. Не, опять даст, тогда они скажут, ходи туда, принести. Повезут.
You're a credit to us all.
Слышь?
How have you been?
Read anything worth talking about lately?
Я отсюда. Прикольно. Не лестница. Сделаем это чистую. Без предметов. Сначала вот надо.
Someone needs a new nappy. It's gonna be okay.
I
hope.
Там через 2 суток.
Danny Boyle! Eddie McMillan's looking for you. He wouldn't tell me what it was, but he seemed pretty, well, pretty distressed. Even for Eddie.
All right, thanks. Maybe I should get down to the pub and see what he's worried about.
Перестарался.
I don't know what I was thinking asking Benedict Keys for help.
But how was I supposed to know about...
Morning!
Mind if I look around? See you later.
There you go. Careful with your, chemicals.
What?
That you're carrying. In the bag.
Yes, of course. I'll be super careful.
Oh. Пейн кормил лошадь. Интересно, от кого у нее, ребят? Кого где? О, Сали. Сали. Не надо. Вся ночь сделана. Забираем и все. Планы на лодке. Короче, мы так. Это килошки, а мы все такие-то. Тебе нужна свежая. Что делать? А, подпуль. Ген может наконец избежать трика готовы, когда вы нажмете ген, ваше приключение перекрывается, будет закончено. До тех пор, пока вы несете дочь станции, будет возможность спасаться.
It's gonna be dark in here, darling. But when you come out, you'll be as safe as you can be. You're going to be as quiet as a mouse, aren't you? Because you don't want Mummy and you to be torn to tiny little pieces. Just go to sleep for a little while. Alright?
No.
All we have to do is travel safely across the entire city and not upset any doctors or any townsfolk carrying torches or pitchforks or plague victims. Oh, the stories you'll have when you grow up.
Самка дура. И все. Смотрите. Управляем эту коляску. Коляску управляем. Вид от ребенка. Включаемся на ребенка. Дисциплина лучше. Я думаю, сейчас мультиплеер будет для ребенка. Хрен знает. А, она там типа сидит, они управляют. Чё там?
You should have stayed in bed. Right. That's right. That's right.
Right.
No more, Mr. Nice Guy.
Да, видимо, ребенка. Здесь можно быть.
Where shall we wander today?
Классно. Вау. Ни руки, ничего не видно. Так. Коляска сама.
Oh god. My feet are killing me.
Лучше будет. Сюда выбрался. Колеса. А чё? Смотрите, анекдот, что еще? Там сидит маленький.
No one's here. Thank God. Let's get out of here, shall we, Gwen?
Нагрузки второго акта, первого. А, это она так бежала. Я туда думал. Да. динамику. Вен.
I don't know who you're trying to fool.
Mum?
Talking all posh like that. You think Prince Charming's going to come visiting with a glass slipper?
I hope not. He's already married to Snow White, Cinderella, and Sleeping Beauty.
Don't be smart. Nobody likes a smart girl.
Кажется, он. Молодость. Героиня.
Let's just lower this into the water.
Осторожней, да? Лодочек мы упали. Акт 2 закон. Опа! Хренотень такая, а? Классно у нас так закончится, как у нас закончится. Закончится следующая игра вылет. Так закончится, называется вылет игры. Ну что же, пацаны, бывает. И не почему вылетел игра, но, кстати, в прошлый раз, когда я закончил проходить первый акт, тоже почему-то вылет игры. Это был завис. То есть второй акт мне сейчас я посмотрю, что мешает, какая программа, процесс мешает. Да вы знаете? Ну, скорее всего, тренинг какой-то. Да, у меня есть такая хрень, что каждые 3-4. Любая игра. Есть такие мелкие вредные вирусы. Их нет. Найти Каспер. КВР. Не факт, что я не помню. Самое распространенное.
Still only in Wellington Wells.
Самое распространенное. Давайте. Давайте. Да. Так, понятно, зачем. Во-первых, мы за нее больше не будем играть. А во-вторых, не понял, просто порыть. Так, я убираю. Топорик пусть будет. Надо перед... Так, и чё? Не за что.
I hope that was a hell of a party. It was a party, wasn't it? Shit.
Ну это вообще, это же... Так, что тут дает? Блин. Люк. А, ну и другое дело. Много. Не люблю такие игры. Когда персонаж не... Точно. Почти от всего избавился. Это было. Это.
Palestinian kids, I need to run.
Начинает тормозить. Много предметов. На всех предметах выбор. Так вот. Буду избавляться от предметов так, чтобы я при этом одной локации, другой.
How did I live through that?
Я потому что сохранился. Как бы надо. Ну, хватит, да. Эти вот игра участвуют, да? Потом сейчас играли в следующей стране.
They won't anymore, will they? Make as much noise as you like. Maybe I'm not such a rubbish mum after all. You'll never know how alone someone can be. You have me. I'll have you. You'd never guess I'm happy, would you?
А что они будут жить?
We're gonna have such adventures. We'll be the two musketeers.
Это конец второго. Это будет последний три. Последний акт еще. Акт 3. Позже. Ой.
I wonder if little Artie got away all right. Wasn't that the caper? I thought he'd never cut the power.
Бункер.
Well, I hope she likes it.
That wasn't very nice, what you did to Arthur.
What did you do while I was out?
Stuff.
Chanterelle? You're a master of conversation. Look what I got you in the warehouse.
Oh. She's so pretty.
That's a fair bit of Christmas there, isn't it?
Did you know the power switch was alarmed?
They're all quite mad, you know, the Home Army lads.
Did you know the power switch was alarmed?
I think they want the Germans to come back. It's the shame of it, you see.
You bloody knew!
For heaven's sake, Auntie, times are hard, but you and I are neighbours from way back.
The tanks are hollow, Ollie.
What's that?
The tanks, they're made of papier-mâché.
Like we made at school.
We could have fought them. If they didn't really have tanks.
Did you know they were fake?
Of course not.
I wouldn't have had to lie my way off that train.
I would have told the lads. Would have risen up.
But Ollie, you were the General Secretary.
I did.
You must have known.
Don't forget a thing like that.
I lied my way off that train.
If we'd have known, we'd have risen up. We'd have had to.
I promised Percy I'd keep him safe.
We'd have saved you. And everyone else's kids.
Didn't you hear me? I have to go find him.
How? The bridge is crawling with policemen.
There's that thingamajig you told me about.
But I was going to use that.
You were going to leave me?
No, of course not. You're my daughter.
They'll never believe you're a bridge inspector.
You're right. You're always right.
Take this to the Maidenholm Bridge and tell the bobbies you're there to fix the bridge works.
And from Maidenholm, I can get to Appleholm.
Oh, and say hello to Percy for me.
Well then. See you on the other side.
I don't see how you could have not known.
I couldn't have known about the tanks, Meg. I'd never have forgotten such a thing. I'll see the General. He'll tell you. He'll tell us I never knew. Margaret! He has to. Margaret!
Ah, for fuck's sake!
Someone's broken in.
Лайк. Сейчас начнем. Да, начну. Видите. Пока. До новых встреч. Подписывайтесь.